What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for reactions. I'm your host, Paypa Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan, and today we're doing a movie reaction.
That is right. I'm excited.
So, this guy over here has never seen Full Metal Jacket. So I was like, bro, what are you doing with your life? One of the greatest directors of all time, Stanley Kubrick, with probably one of my favorite films that he's done.
I know we watched the Drill Sergeant clip a while ago, and many of you guys recommended this on our other channel. Everybody was like, you have to watch the full movie.
So here we are. We're doing as we were told.
That's right. I'm excited for this one, man. You said it's a really good movie. I trust your taste. We got our popcorn here, guys. We're all stocked up and ready to go. So without further ado, Full Metal Jacket.
Here we go. It's up to you.
This song is crazy.
I know, right?
I am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor, and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sir, yes, sir. If you survive recruit training, you will be a minister of death praying for war. You're not even human being, because I am hard. You will not like me. I am hard, but I am fair. I do not look down on. Here you are all equally worthless. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir! Private Brown, sir! Bullshit, from now on you're Private Snowball. Do you like that name? Oh, they don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall. Sir, yes, sir!
Is this me?
Who said that? Who just signed his own death warrant? The very godmother said it. Was it you, you scroungy little huh? Sir, no, sir! You little
What does that even mean? Until your assholes are sucking buttermilk? Like, what the fuck? Like, he just has some bars. Like, obviously, there's the slurs that stand out, but like, you know, and I think he like ad-libbed a lot of this stuff. He was just freestyling.
That's what you said on the last one. Is he wasn't even supposed to be part of it. He's supposed to coach somebody to do it, right?
Yeah. He was like, you know, basically an advisor. But the line about like being like amphibian scum, like
some of the shit he says, you twinkle-toed cocksucker, and like that one line he said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but when he said, "You're gonna wake up craving war,"
exactly.
Like that was so hard, dude. Oh man, yeah, he's perfect.
Sir, no, sir! Sir, I said it, sir! What have we got here? A fucking comedian. I admire your honesty. You can come over to my house, my sister. I got your name. I got your. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you through your head and shit down your neck. So you're a killer. Sir, yes, sir. Let me see your war face. Ah! That's a war face. Ah! Let me see your real war face. You don't scare me. Work on it. What's your name, fat body?
Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit. You can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. From now on, you're Gomer Pyle. Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face.
Sir, yes, sir.
Private Pyle, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, eyeballs, and skull. You. 1. Oh, shit. Get on your knees, scumbag. Now choke yourself. God damn it, with my hand, numbnuts. Now lean forward and choke yourself. Bullshit, I still can't hear you. Sounds off like you've got a pair. That's enough. Get on your feet. Start shedding me Tiffany cufflinks.
Sir, yes, sir.
That was intense, but hilarious, but awesome. That was so many feelings all at once.
I know. I mean, think about that. He's an actual drill sergeant. So that's what, you know, people were dealing with. Now they've like nerfed it. I heard they got rid of like so much of that. But I mean, on a comedic basis, just alone, he had so many tough lines. I mean, the "How tall are you, Private?"
Yeah,
he
I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Yeah, you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. My favorite is probably like, "You're the type of dude who would fuck somebody in the ass and not have the common decency to give him a reach around." Like that is That's such a classic line.
Oh, that is perfect. I'm gonna start using that, dude.
It's funny because, like, I watched this movie, and so, back in the day, we didn't have the internet, so we didn't have memes. So, like, you would just drop these just casually, and people were like, "Oh my god!" They would
Where'd
just think
that come from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Because your parents probably wouldn't let them watch a movie like this. I don't know what we're about to get into, but I cannot wait.
Gonna run all day till the running sun. Ho Chi Minh is the son of a bitch. Got the blue balls, crabs, and a 7-year itch.
You love, shoulder, left, right, left, shoulder. Private Pyle, what are you trying to do to my beloved corps? Me to believe that you don't know left from right? You want to be different.
Sir, no, sir.
What side was that, Private Pyle?
Sir, right side, sir.
Pick up your cover. Shoulder, left, hard, you're right. Shoulder, shoulder. Huh.
That's a wild sight right there. I have the equally premonition that something bad's gonna happen to this guy, something tragic. Don't tell me. I don't want to see it in your face.
I'm not saying anything.
But I have a feeling something tragic's gonna happen to him because he seems like such a nice, sweet guy.
You pukes will sleep with your rifle. You will give your rifle a girl's name. The only pussy you people are going to get. You're married to this piece, and you will be faithful. Port, prepare to mount. Mount! Port, huh!
This is my rifle. My rifle is my best friend. Without me, my rifle is useless. I must fire my rifle true. I must shoot him before he shoots me. My rifle and myself are defenders of my country.
Hard, Eddie, hit it, sweetheart.
Sir, aye, aye, sir.
Until they can get this obstacle down to less.
That honestly looks like so much fun.
I bet you'd be good at that. I'd love this.
Get over that goddamn obstacle. Hurry up, get up there. Quickly.
Uh-oh.
Get your fat ass over there, Private Pyle. Don't make any effort to get up to the top. God wanted you up there. He would have miracled your ass up. Pussy up there on top of that obstacle. You can get up there. Couldn't you? Looks like about 150 pounds of chewed bubble gum, Pyle. You know that?
Sir, yes, sir.
One for the Commandant. One for the Corps. Get up there. I guess the Corps don't... Pull, Pyle, pull! You gotta be shitting me, Pyle. Do you mean to tell me that you cannot do one single pull-up? Get up there, Snowball.
That poor
Get
guy.
up here, fat boy. You climb obstacles like old people. You know that, Private?
Yeah, the thing that makes it even more messed up is when you think about, like, there was a draft. So people didn't have a choice.
I know.
Like nowadays, at least you can say, hey, I enlisted out of my own free will.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was just like, nope, you got your papers and you were going whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah. I've never been in the enlisted, obviously, but I did do community service at a Army recruit place.
Okay.
And they would have to go do PT every Thursday. And at the first week I was there, they were like, oh, you're not going to do it with us. But by the end of it, they were like, okay, you have to come with us as part of your hours.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, look at this kid, this little... so I would go do
This
PT with them.
150 pounds of chewed up bubble gum.
And it was hard. Like
Yeah.
I gained so much respect for these guys after that. Like it is brutal. So I mean, and this is Marines too.
Yeah.
This was so.
Get up here. You're too slow. Move it, move it. Quickly. Up and over. Up and over.
That would break my.
Move it, move it, move it. Then quit, Walrus looking piece of shit. Get down off of my obstacle. I'm gonna rip your balls off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world. I will motivate you, Private Pyle. Okay, get up here. Hurry up. Move it out. Reveille. 0800. Get your bunks made and get your uniforms on. Private Cowboy, Private Joker.
Sir, yes, sir.
I want that head so sanitary and squared away that the Virgin Mary herself would be proud to go in there and take a dump. Do you believe in the Virgin Mary?
Sir, no, sir.
Why, you little maggot! You make me want to vomit! You goddamn communist heathen, you had best sound off that you love the Virgin Mary. Now, you do love the Virgin Mary, don't you?
Sir, negative, sir!
Trying to offend me?
And the senior drill instructor will beat him harder if he reverses himself, sir!
Who's your squad leader, scumbag?
Sir, Travis Milburn reporting his honor!
Private Joker is promoted to squad leader. Private Joker is your new squad leader, and you will bunk with him.
The bolt goes in the receiver. Operating rod handle. The left one. You just throw your other leg over. Attaboy.
What a good friend. If me and him ever get drafted, I'll be helping you through that.
Oh, okay, Private Pyle. I think it's gonna be the other way around.
Well, no, because I'm like, oh, my foot hurts for a week. You're like, oh, my neck, my back, my pussy, my crack. All right, let's get back into it.
Congratulations, Leonard. Pull the blanket and the sheet back together.
Wait, did you just call him Leonard?
Huh?
Did he call him Leonard or Lawrence? Could have swore he called him Leonard.
Congratulations, Leonard.
Is his name Lawrence?
Yeah, I thought it was Lawrence, like Lawrence of Arabia.
Blanket and the sheet.
Ooh, I caught it. I caught a mistake in the movie.
Oh.
Pop that blister. Jesus H. Christ. Why is your footlocker unlocked? There is one thing in this world that I hate. Be any thievery in this world, would there?
Sir, no, sir!
Get down! See if there's anything missing. What is that? What is that, Private Pyle?
Sir, jelly donuts, sir! Sir!
How did it get here?
Sir, I took it from the mess hall, sir!
Is chow allowed in the barracks, Private Pyle? Then why did you hide a jelly donut, Pyle?
Sir, because I was hungry, sir!
Because you were hungry. Private Pyle has dishonored himself and dishonored the platoon. You people have not given Private Pyle the proper motivation. Whenever Private Pyle, I will punish all of you. They're paying for it. You eat it.
I love Marine Corps!
You really look like today, Leonard.
Uh-oh, what?
Joker, everybody hates me now.
Oh, is he like...
Even you.
Is he a little special?
Nobody hates you, Leonard. You just keep making mistakes, getting everybody in trouble.
I can't do anything right.
Bro.
I need help.
I'm trying to help you, Leonard. I'm really trying. Tuck your shirt in.
That just made me sad as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely slow. Like he's not. You know,
that was like the first time he like talked. Like more than like, no, sir, yes, sir, sorry, sir. Like without him like yelling, you know, like back to the drill sergeant. So when you actually hear him talk, you're like, oh, kind of opens the poor guy. Damn, I already had a bad feeling about him, and now I'm. Oh, and homie's a part of it too.
Do it. Just a bad dream, fat boy.
Bro, that was terrible.
yeah, I mean, this movie is like, I don't know. It's like so dark in some ways, but I feel like it does such a good job of just like taking like your just raw, you know, kid and turning him into a killer. It's like,
And just the way they built it up so far. Like it was kind of fun in the beginning, and then you were kind of like, oh, this guy's getting picked on. And then they kind of, I mean, they did it very intelligently and very creatively, the way they built him up, and then they boom, you could tell in that scene, okay, something's wrong with them. And then moments later it progresses into something where you're like, whoa. So you all of a sudden start like empathizing with this character on another level, and then boom, that happens. It's like it was like up, you were feeling good, it's kind of fun, and then it just crushes you in an instant. So
yeah, and it's like that whole, you know, thing. It's like you want to help the guy, but they're like getting punished at every turn. So it's like at a certain point, it's like that group herd mentality just takes over, and they're like, we can't take this anymore. You know, we're all getting, you know, punished and having to do all this PT because he keeps fucking up. And the, you know, drill sergeant is basically like, hey, it's your job to get him in line one way or another.
yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
Yeah. Damn, that was a tough scene.
Everything. So that it slides perfect. Nice. Everything clean. oiled so that your action is beautiful, smooth, Charlie.
Leonard talks to his rifle.
Yeah.
I don't think Leonard can hack it anymore. I think Leonard's a Section 8.
So his name's got to be Leonard.
Yeah, but it was Lawrence. I guess Lawrence and Leonard are interchangeable, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Isn't that what he called him at the beginning, though?
I don't remember.
I want to slip my tube stick into your sister. What do you take in trade?
What do you got?
Outstanding, Private Pyle. I think we finally found something that you do well.
Sir, yes, sir.
What's your sixth general order?
Receive and obey and pass on to the sentry who relieves me.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25. How many counts in that movement you just executed?
Sir, 4 counts, sir. Sir, that is the guarantee that the private is not giving the inspecting officer a loaded weapon, sir. Quit my post, only when properly relieved, sir.
Private Pyle, you are definitely born again hard. Hell, I may even allow you to serve as a rifleman in my beloved corps.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. Woo.
I don't want no teenage queen. I just want my M14. I just want... If I die in the combat zone, lock me up and ship me home. Pin my medals upon my chest. Tell my mom I done my best.
Graduation is only a few days away, and the recruits are salty. They are ready to eat their own guts. The Marine Corps wants killers, men without fear.
You people are no longer maggot. Today, you are Marine. You're part of a brotherhood. Until the day you die, every Marine is your brother. Most of you will go to Vietnam. Some of you will not come back. Marines die. That's what we're here for. But the Marine Corps lives forever.
God damn, that's just...
Our last night on the island, I draw fire watch.
Hi, Joker.
Oh, God.
Are those live rounds?
7.62 millimeter full metal jacket.
If Hartman comes in here and catches us, we'll both be in a world of shit.
I am in a world of shit. Lock and load! This is my rifle! There are many like it, but this one is mine!
Get back in your bunk! What are you animals doing in my head? Why is Private Pyle holding that weapon?
Pyle has a full magazine and is locked and loaded, sir!
Now you listen to me, Private Pyle. Place that rifle on the deck at your feet and step back away from it.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? When you were a child?
Holy shit.
Go easy, man.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. I think I saw this when I was like 16, 17 years old for the first time. And this is like one of those scenes that has always just stuck with me. You know, just like everything about the build up to it. And then, you know, that final, you know, scene right there. It's like one of those flashback scenes. It's always just like stuck in my head.
Oh, my God. I mean, first off, shocking. I mean, it's our last day there. It's our last day, dude. And right when I saw him in the bathroom, I was like, just, God, I just hope this is something that like it's talked out. He's just having a mental breakdown. But once the drill sergeant walked in there, I was like, nah, this is happening.
Yeah.
And then he shot himself. Oh, man, that is wild. I did not expect that at all. But
No.
artistically, just the way that Stanley Kubrick, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way that whole scene came together, it was perfect. Because right before they kind of went through this whole almost like positive, heartwarming part, like the first heartwarming part of the movie, like they all graduated right to that. It's like this dude is messing with our emotions.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, kind of a metaphor for taking somebody that's innocent to a degree because he's like simple, you know, he's like this kind of innocent person and then turning them into a killer. And that's like the, you know,
Kind of the irony behind it.
yes, exactly. Of taking just like a simple, like minded kind of innocent person through that journey of like, you know, basically.
Turning him into a killer and he turns around and just kills you.
Exactly.
Oh man. Wow. Heavy stuff.
You got something for me.
Okay. I can get behind this.
Hey, baby, got girlfriend Vietnam? Me so horny. Me love you long time. You
Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
I've heard that my whole life and I had no idea.
Yeah.
$5 is all my mom allows me to spend. What do we get for $10? Everything you want. Feel like spending some of your hard-earned money? Be sure you only the ones that cost. Go! 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 Ah!
They just
Yeah, it's crazy because that line, like you were saying, that you've heard that your whole life. That's the thing about this movie. It's like so iconic that it's like sifted through culture. And even though, you know, you may have never seen it, it's like it still has these like little ripples. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Two Live Crew used that, right? As a sample. Me love you long time.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh, me so honey. Me love you long.
Me so honey.
Me love you.
Yeah. I just remember, that's something like it's just popped
Yeah,
up.
I mean, it's
Me
in
so
jokes.
honey.
Like comedians have used it. It's in like comedy sketches. It's literally like everywhere. Like I said, it was sampled for a Two Live Crew song. It's just absolutely iconic.
That's awesome. I love that so much. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
You've seen Stranger Things, right? Is the main character?
Yes.
Okay, I thought
he's
so.
I haven't watched
Papa.
the whole thing, but he's the Papa. Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's keep it short and sweet today.
There's a rumor going around that the Ted Sees Fire is going to be canceled. A bro in intelligence says Charlie might try to pull off something big during the Ted holiday.
They say the same thing every year. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Be banging gongs, barking at the moon, and visiting his dead relative. I want someone to be there on the airfield and stick with her for a couple of days.
Are you familiar with the Vietnam War at all? Any of the history behind it?
No, I mean,
I just
what I learned
asked
in
because
school, but
they're setting the like stage, like the Tet Offensive was a giant. It's like a holiday, so they were expecting that everybody's like taking the time off to, you know, relax and that everything's going to cease down. And so they used that as cover for a giant offensive that was known as the Tet Offensive. So
took a playbook out of took a play from George Washington's.
yeah, exactly. So they're like setting the stage for like this giant battle, and everybody's thinking like, oh, it's nothing's gonna happen.
Gotcha. Okay.
The enemy has very deceitfully taken advantage of the Tet ceasefire to launch an offensive all over the country. We've had it pretty easy here. Charlie's hit every major military target in Vietnam and hit them hard. The United States Embassy has been overrun by suicide squads. Quezon is standing by to be overrun. In strategic terms, Charlie's cut the country in half, and we've heard even Cronkite's gonna say the war is now unwinnable. It's a huge shit sandwich, and we're all gonna have to take a bite.
Does this mean that Anne Margaret's not coming?
I want you to get straight up to Fubai. Captain January will need all his people. You will take off that damn button. How's it gonna look if you get killed wearing a peace symbol?
Permission to go with Joker?
Permission granted.
Sir, permission not to take Rafterman with me?
Vanish, Joker. Most Ricky Tick, and take Rafterman with you.
Get some! Get some!
Careful what you ask for.
I know. What is he shooting at? Nothing.
Oh, you'll see in a second.
Okay.
So we did a music reaction to Rooster. And so I think we found out that was like his dad that was in it. And they called him Rooster because apparently that's, I think it's an M80. Anyways, basically that gun right there, the flame that comes off of it, they said it looks like a rooster tail.
Mm.
So that's where the nickname came from. As a door gunner or somebody who operated that would be known as like a rooster.
Mm. So when it says you're here to choke the rooster,
Snuff the rooster.
snuff the rooster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who runs is a VC.
What a
Anyone who
scumbag.
stands still is a well-disciplined VC.
Why should we do a story about you?
I've done got me 157 dead gooks killed and 51 of buffaloes too.
How can you shoot women and children?
You just don't lead them so much. Ain't war hell?
One of the most dark lines ever.
Yeah.
Like I always remembered that line. It's like, how do you shoot women and children? Oh, you just don't lead them as much.
Yeah, just straightforward.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucked up.
yeah, that guy's clearly
Yeah,
a
and
psychopath.
that was like one of the things about like the Vietnam War. There was this thing called the My Lai Massacre where they basically, like slaughtered a whole village. And,
I've heard about that.
Yeah. So
There was,
it's like,
there was an insane amount of civilians killed.
yeah, and I think that Stanley Kubrick did such a good job of like taking these different elements of the dark side of war and what it takes to take like a kid and turn him into a killing machine, and then also the people who just basically went nuts.
That's wild.
But we're still getting some really decent kills here.
Sir, about the NBA executing a lot of gook civilians.
Click this side of Fucam Canal.
Can you show me where, sir?
The dead have been covered with lime. The dead know only one thing. It is better to be alive.
Good morning, Lieutenant. I make it 20. Is that the official body count, sir? Oh, sir, we're reporters from Stars and Stripes. I'm Sergeant Joker, and this photographer is Rafterman.
I'm Lieutenant Cleves. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
And so they all kind of look at the Stars and Stripes as like, this is their chance to be seen, get famous. Like this is what gets reported back to America. So
Yeah.
they're like pretty respected.
Yeah, because they're part of the military. So obviously they're going to paint a glowing picture of them and put the spin on it that makes them look good versus, other reporters might, turn it into something else,
Yeah, because I'm like noticing, I would have thought.
Yeah,
that
there was
them-
like hesitation. They're kind of
Yeah.
like hesitant.
Well, and I would have thought too, like people, like all the soldiers that are like fighting every day would be like, oh, these fucking guys. But they're like, oh, okay, this is Stars and Stripes. All right, my time to shine type of thing.
Yeah, and probably it's like, hey, I can send this to my, to my girl back home or my mom or whatever.
Or I'll just be, maybe they'll call me a hero, you know, and everyone,
Do you know how it happened, sir?
Well, it seems the NBA came in with a list of gook names. Army officers, school teachers. They went around their houses real polite and asked them to report the next day for political re-education. Everybody turned up, got shot. Some they buried alive.
Jesus
Colonel?
Christ.
Reed, what is that button on your body armor?
A peace symbol, sir.
What is that you've got written on your helmet? You write "Born to Kill" on your helmet, and you wear a peace button. What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
I think I was trying to suggest something about the duality of man, sir.
Whose side are you on, son?
Our side, sir.
But how about getting with the program? We are here to help the Vietnamese because inside every gook, there is an American trying to get out. We've got to try to keep our heads until this peace craze blows over.
First platoon.
Yeah, through there.
Hey, Lone Ranger.
See, you're getting piece of shit. Wait to get back to land of the big PX.
Yeah?
Been getting any?
Only your sister.
Hey, you hogs, listen up. This is my bro Joker from the island. They're from Stars and Stripes. They'll make you famous. We're the Lust Hog Squad. Shoot them full of holes and fill them full of lead. You a photographer?
No, I'm a combat correspondent.
Oh, you seen much combat?
I've seen a little on TV.
You're a real comedian.
Well, they call me the Joker.
Well, I got a joke for you. I'm gonna tear you a new
Only after ya eat the peanuts out of my
Talk the talk. You walk the walk.
You might not believe it. Finest human beings in the world.
Roger, come on. Sit down.
So I knew that would get mixed feelings by people. Like some people are going to be like, yeah, we're out here fighting and these pussies are sitting there writing. But then on the other side, people are like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're looking at them like, oh, you get to have the cushy, like, job back at the base and get the good food.
Well,
and
these
sleep
guys
in
are
the night.
literally like could die any day.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they
I
all
mean,
could, but like,
yeah, I read a book on Vietnam, and it was like kind of based on the Vietnamese, and like when they did the Tet Offensive, they actually dug like miles and miles of tunnels, like underground, like into the bases, and they would go in there and like set off bombs, and so they started getting this like, you know, reputation almost as being like ghosts, like amongst some of the soldiers, because they would just like pop out from this like little hole literally in the ground, set a bomb, then climb back in. And they had old like German like howitzers from World War II that they would take in the tunnel. They'd like assemble it at the nighttime, start launching shit into the base, then disassemble it and take it back under the ground. And so people would be able to tell, like the soldiers were like, okay, you know, this is the type of shell that they're shooting. It had to be from somewhere in this location. They'd go search it. They'd find nothing. And they set all these like gnarly like booby traps of like spikes. And they'd like put them like bamboo spikes and they'd like dip them in shit. And so like the soldiers would like walk, you know, through the jungle and like step on them, just like absolutely just like brutal, like booby traps.
That's
like
crazy.
They'd capture like scorpions and snakes and like put them in baskets with like trip wires. So it was just like an utter, you know, nightmare. So they're dealing with that. And these guys are, you know, going back to the base, sleeping in a nice cot while they're like walking through the jungle, like facing that shit.
In literal hell. That's
exactly.
crazy.
In literal hell.
Okay, let's dog squad, listen up, Bill. I want the third team up this road here. Let's go, let's get it done.
Everybody's heard about the bird. When the bird, when the bird is away.
That was such like an intense scene, dude. I just think about this. Okay. You know how movies have progressed so much with like CGI and like think about this being shot back then, all the fires, everything going, like how much work was put into this set design. Dude, it's pretty remarkable to think about.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of it's like the Michael Bay, like over, you know, done explosions and everything. And like, you know, this, I don't want to say it's subdued, but it was not overly done like action to make it, you know,
it was more
intense. Yeah. That's like the intensity to me is like in the stillness of it. It's
Exactly.
like everything's like calm and all of a sudden out of the blue, you know, it pops off. And then it's like, once again, it's like that stillness. And then boom.
Yeah, that was a beautiful scene, like honestly, like the way they articulated it all and even showed, you know, the guy taking pictures, his first introduction to war, just shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, oh, this is a song from Family Guy.
It is, yeah. It is.
Oh, I know this. This is a song from Family Guy.
That's the only place I know it from. Do you know it outside of Family Guy? Well, in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll let the gooks play the Indians.
You're going home now. Semper Fi.
We're mean Marines, sir. Go easy, bros.
Better you than me.
Well, at least they died for a good cause.
What cause was that?
Freedom?
Flush out your hit, you new guy. Think we waste gooks for freedom? This is a slaughter. If I'm gonna get my balls blown off for a word, my word is poontang.
Tough break for a hand job. He's all set to get shipped out on a medical.
What was the matter with him?
He's jerking off 10 times a day.
Oh, that was a good one.
You definitely would have gotten shipped out on medical.
Yeah, I would. They would have been like, guys, get this guy some help.
It's raw.
He will not stop. He just does it all day long. There's no break. He doesn't even have any. He doesn't even orgasm. He just keeps going and going. That would be me.
When we're in Hué, it's like a war. What I thought about a war, what I thought a war was, there's the enemy, kill him.
About it, I mean, we're the best. When the shit really hits the fan, who do they call? They call Mother Green and her killing machine.
Personally think they don't really want to be involved in this war, I mean, they took away our freedom and gave it to the gookers, They don't want it.
I'm not real keen on some of these fellas that are supposedly on our side. I keep meeting them coming the other way.
I mean, we're getting killed for these people, and they don't even appreciate it. They think it's a big joke.
Well, if you ask me, we're shooting the wrong gooks.
Situation, I mean, I'm here to take combat photos. But if the shit gets too thick, I mean, I'll go to the rifle.
What do I think about America's involvement in the war? Well, I think we should win. I hate Vietnam. They don't have one horse in Vietnam. Bomb the hell out of the North. They might give up.
I wanted to see exotic Vietnam, I wanted to meet people of an ancient culture and kill them. I wanted to be the first kid on my block to get a confirmed kill.
He really is a joker.
So far, I think that was not the heaviest scene or anything, but that was like probably the most impactful scene of like the scope of everything they've been dealing with and the war itself of the movie so far.
I wonder what veterans think about this, like people who actually went to Vietnam, what their thoughts are on this movie.
It feels pretty real.
Yeah, I'd just be interested to see what their take is on it. Sometimes I like to, I don't know if you've ever watched like the Sean Ryan show. He's like a Navy SEAL, but he's got a really good podcast. And I've heard some interviews with, people who actually fought in Vietnam, and, it's worth a listen to actually hear their perspective and, what they actually went through.
That is interesting. I would love to know if any of you guys know, if you were a veteran, anybody who was a veteran in the Vietnam War and what their perspective is, comment down below. But all
right. The sad thing is like Hollywood would never make a movie like this now.
Oh yeah, never again, for
sure.
Never
And
again.
like, I mean, whether you like it or not, like the language that they use and like some of the realism in these scenes, it's like, I feel like you have to be able to speak the truth. It's, instead of trying to put this varnish on it. And
You have to acknowledge how times really were. And,
absolutely. And how people really talked and how, reality really looked. And it feels like they're too scared nowadays to do anything that's even close to this.
Yeah.
Because it would offend people. And yeah, I think that's just like a disservice to everybody, because you can't really like tell the truth without showing the ugly parts of life as well.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
That during the night, the NVA had pulled out of our area. Our squad is sent on patrol to check out the report.
It's so shocking every time.
Face outboard and take cover. Do it.
He ain't gonna make it.
Hotel 1, actual. This is Cowboy. Craze is hit. Booby trap.
Senior NCO, Cowboy. You're in charge. And call in at the next checkpoint.
Out. I'm squad leader.
Falling anywhere, scumbag. All right.
He's dead.
Yeah, and just like that, you're in charge of everything.
Everybody's life, and yeah.
I always forget how young these kids were, like 17, 18 years old.
Do you know how long is boot camp and how long
I
were
don't
they
know.
on the island?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it was that they went through boot camp and everything before they were sent overseas, but a lot of them were.
At least a couple of 2 or 3 months at minimum, right?
Yeah, I would think, but again, regardless, they're still teenagers.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Yeah.
I mean, there's not enough training in the world that can prepare you
for this. Yeah.
I think we made a mistake at the last checkpoint.
Okay, listen up. Okay, we're changing direction. A-Ball's gonna go over there and see can he find a way through. Got it?
Got it.
Put in behind the trigger.
sniper? Did anybody see anything? No, cease fire! Animals, cease fire! This is Cowboy, over. Murph, we're receiving enemy sniper fire. Our position is about a half a click north of checkpoint. Request immediate tank support. Over. Over and out. Stay close. I think we're being set up for an ambush. I've requested tank support, but keep your eyes open. If they decide to hit us, we'll have to pull back fast. Oh, cease your fire! We can't leave him out there. I've seen this before. That sniper's just trying to suck us in one at a time.
Well, he's done for. No.
Hold your fire! You can't see the sniper! Do now, Cowboy. Give me that radio. Murph, this is Cowboy, over. Murph, we're in some deep shit. 2 men down. What's the story on that tank, over? Roger, out. Okay, listen up. Can't afford to wait for the tank. I think they're gonna hit us any minute. We gotta do it now. Let's get ready to move. Hold it! Hold it! Nobody's pulling out! I'm calling the plays. I say we're pulling out. Stand down, mother! That's a direct order! Cowboy.
Where's the sniper? Where's the sniper? Shit!
Okay, listen up.
I'm going with you.
I'm coming too. Yeah. Got it. Let's move out.
Top of the black building around the corner.
Donlin, give me that radio. Murphy, this is Cowboy, over.
Cowboy! Holy shit, that's not right!
Hang on, man. Hang on.
I can hack. I can hack. You can hack.
Oh, man. Not Cowboy. He reminded me of you.
It's funny because I was going to say you're going to be Gomer Pyle and I'm Cowboy.
Just a little girl?
Yeah, that's another one of those things about this movie that I always remembered, you know, just, I mean, it's the reality of what that war was in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And even like people that were in Iraq, you know, you hear those stories about how they would like use little kids to set up bombs or.
Mm-hmm. Man, that is just fuck. Wow.
Yeah, on so many levels.
We got the sniper. I saved Joker's ass. I blew her away. Am I bad? Heartbreaker.
What's she saying?
She's praying.
No more boom boom for this baby, son. There's nothing we can do for her. She's dead meat.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
What about her?
Her. Let her rot.
Can't just leave her here.
Cowboy's wasted. You're fresh out of friends. I'm running this squad now. And I say we leave the gook for the mother-loving rats.
I'm not trying to run this squad. Just saying we can't leave her like this.
Shoot me.
If you want to waste her, go on. Waste her.
We're gonna have to put you up for the Congressional Medal of Ugly.
Hardcore, man.
We have nailed our names in the pages of history. We humped down to the perfume river. to set in for the night. My thoughts drift back to erect nipple wet dreams. I am so happy that I am alive. I am in a world of shit, but I am alive.
Oh man.
Well, there you have it. Classic.
What a movie though. That was an absolute classic banger start to finish. There wasn't a dull moment.
No, I feel like he did such a good job too of just like showing the reality of it, like, you know, the horror of war and also like the humanity of it. Like even in that moment, like even though it's so dark, he's like, you know, doesn't want to let her suffer. Right. So it's like on one hand, it's like this completely dark, terrible scene, you know, where, you know, you think of this sniper and you're picturing, you know,
some dude, some ruthless guy up there shooting it away. And then, and to bring that in, I think the whole movie, what really stood out to me is there was 1,000 million different ways that he could have made the storyline go in the direction he took it. And the way that he did it was just so like beautifully artistically done that it kind of like, it drug you on this train of emotions, like from start to finish. You know what I mean? And like you said a while ago when we paused, that it's not like overly action packed where you're like, whoa, oh, you know, but it like, but instead in your mind, it's doing that. And you're like, you're just getting dragged all over the place.
Yeah. It's like the quiet moments, like the stillness of like, you know, when Gomer Pyle's in the bathroom and it's just like quiet, you know, he's walking through, you know, and you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's like, he's got the flashlight and he's looking through the rooms and, you know, everything is still. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, this really intense, like dark scene. And then it just like transitions. Like it did such a good job of doing that. And I think that kind of encapsulates it as well of just like the, you know, sudden violent nature of war and like, you know, the unexpectedness and then also, like I said, just like incorporating all those elements of like the ugly parts of it, but also still showing like aspects of like people's humanity, being able to joke in the midst of it and, you know, have fun and laugh, but then also, you know, be going through the most brutal shit. Like at the end where they're all walking, singing Mickey Mouse, there's something that's just like so.
That was added in there for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like after this tragic movie, you know, and this real movie of just all the stuff that actually happened, but all the hardships they went through and the brutality and everything. And then to finish it off with them just walking and marching, singing a kid song. It shows just how, you know, twisted it really was that time period. But
yeah. And I think also, I mean, he says it at one point, he's like, you know, born to kill with the peace symbol. It's like the duality of man. I mean, that's exactly what this movie encapsulates is like the duality of man, like the good nature, the, you know, trying to, you know, maintain your humanity throughout the darkest of hours, but then also that capability of doing those dark things.
Absolutely. Well, that was a great first watch, man. You definitely, this is our first movie reaction, by the way, guys. So let us know how we did, but absolutely banger of a choice for our first movie reaction.
Yeah, we're still getting the swing of things. Hopefully we didn't pause too much. Maybe we needed to pause more and add more commentary. I don't know. You let us know how we did. And if you have any suggestions, put it down in the comments. What should we look at next? You know, it might be good to do something a little bit more lighthearted next time, but hey.
Yeah, we'll mix it around a little bit. So I think we should do this after every video. We should give it our honest out of 10 rating.
Okay.
But we're not just going to be like 10 out of 10 on everyone. We got to be honest about it. What's your rating of this movie?
I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. It's like there's so
many. Said don't do that. Like, so this is the best movie in the world.
Well, I got to give it a 9 out of 10 then because it had everything. I mean, they're literally at the beginning, you're like dying laughing. You know, it's got the darkness. It's got, you know, even like moments with Gomer Pyle when he was helping him out. It's like there's almost like a tenderness to that where he's like, come on, man. Like, you know, you can do this. And like you feel that, you know, that part of him. And then, you know, these scenes that are just like so horrific with the little girl being shot. It's like it has has everything.
It does. It was absolutely a fantastic movie. I'm gonna give, I'm gonna play the Dave Portnoy angle.
Okay.
And kind of like, I don't want to start just giving everything 9s. I want to like be able to rank it out of time. So I'm gonna say this was a solid 8.3.
Okay.
Which is great. It was an absolutely fantastic movie. I loved it start to finish. I really, really did.
I tend to enjoy movies like this more so, though. I'm very like, I don't know, kind of, I don't know what the right word is, but I've always been drawn to movies that are like more realistic. That's why I never got into like a lot of the like Marvel films and a lot of those like overly, when you just like know what the outcome's going to be, it kind of, and I get there's like a role for entertainment where it's just like, hey, this is a fun movie. It's just entertainment. I tend to like the more realistic, type of sometimes gritty movies. I really like thrillers and stuff that like take turns and keep you guessing. So that's why I
recommend some of those for us, guys. I agree with you completely. I don't like a lot of those movies where everything that happens, you're like, that would never happen. Okay, and I'm not talking about like superpowers and stuff, obviously, but just the way the writing goes. It's like, okay, how do they get the main characters out of this situation? Okay, something magical that would never happens.
Yeah, and like predictability, where it's just like, okay, I know that at the end of the movie, this guy's going to walk right off into the sunset with the girl. And it's like, sometimes I like a little bit of, a twist or a turn or not knowing.
Ending.
Yeah, or just not knowing, like enough realism that you don't know how it's going to end. But hey, anyways, let us know how we did, what we should react to next. We will see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.